Greetings, adventurers! This is your favorite wizard, broadcasting via the weave. Pull up a chair, grab some mead, and rest your weary feet. Just watch out for furious wizards flinging fireballs. Let's roll some dice and shoot for a critical success. Previously on Tyler's Handsome Corner Tavern.
Well, I heard there was an orphanage.
Yeah, we're a little concerned about these orphanages.
I heard.
We can check it out.
The evil hags told us it was evil, so
That's true.
maybe it's not.
Maybe it's great.
You have no home. except right here, and I pound my own chest. You are now my ward.
You see that his nose is missing and his ears are missing, and he has like a scar over one eye that's like closed.
Holy shit, dude, you're awesome looking. Look, Terrence, you can see his backstory on his face. This is a true man.
Yes.
Yes.
There
There
were amber doors into prophecy.
I can take you there, but it will take quite a bit of time to prepare for the journey. You gotta listen to the rules, you gotta conform, or you're gonna get thrown out. Alright? Once inside, the mention of the name Strahd is strictly illegal. Strahd hasn't been in the Vallaki for over 100 years.
This is true. You did
I'm
say
not
it.
used to
He
people
did
asking.
say it. We all heard it.
I'm not used to so many. Okay, oh,
God,
don't take me.
God,
I'm just doing myself. Hey. Baron just comes up with these ideas. Some people like them, some people don't like them. You have to act like you like them all the time. Oh, you've seen it too, haven't you? You have. The purple lights in the sky coming from the Baron's house. Something fishy is going on. I tell you what.
I'm like, do I look? I'm trying to lean over to Lauren. Do I look pale? Do I look pale?
Does he? Does he look pale?
He still looks very pale. From
Oh no, you guys, do we need to take care of Cornelius? What is happening?
and there's this handsome young gentleman there, and he's like, I'm sorry. And they kind of like, they just like stare at each other for a minute. He goes, my name's Vasily. Have you been to the
Pretty
lobby?
silly name.
Did you say your name's Vasily?
Out of character, Tyler, you had excellent chemistry with yourself.
Behind Irina appears a like sort of big chested, brawny fellow comes in and he's like, hello, welcome, new adventurers, new travelers. Treasonous activities going on at Lady Worcester's house.
Sure, we can
All
look
right.
into that for you.
We can do that.
Great. Irina, you all, I suppose, are welcome to stay here, and I'll start negotiations and a contract for your marriage with my son. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tyler's Handsome Corner Tavern. Yes, woo! It has been so long, and I hope we remember how to D&D. Woo!
So I roll
It's
initiative.
good to be back.
Yeah. Okay.
You
And-
guys.
Let's go.
Oh gosh. Here is everybody. We are back. Everyone's in the right places. We're in a somewhat state of mind. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out. Yeah, let's get right into it. You guys have just come out of the Baron's house, and you see down below the steps is Vasily, actually, and he calls out over and he goes, Irina! And he waves over to her. And he's like, "Oh, V, I thought you weren't going to you were going to be at the tavern. Oh, well, I had to see you that you Oh. What's that? Well, it seems that there's actually a trial about to begin. Oh,
That's
over,
convenient.
A trial.
And just like lean over
Yes.
and whisper.
And you noticed, and you turn behind you, and not far behind the Burgomaster's mansion stands a fortress-like complex that brims with authority. The two-story building is supported by a tall, stone lookout tower, atop which you catch the faintest glimpse of guards peering out over Vallaki. The front of the building bears two giant wooden doors that sit heavily in their frames. And they slowly start to lurch open, as many of the onlookers and crowd begin to pour from the streets over to the building. Hi, Sammy. Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. V turns to you all and he goes, yes, there's not much entertainment outside of the festivals, but this is the only one thing that the townsfolk seem to actually somewhat enjoy. How tragically that sounds.
Is this
Understandable.
Might you ask why? Why do people like watching buildings burn?
Did
Why?
anyone ask that? I don't.
Wait, I feel like that was a call out about the burning the buildings.
Hey, you know what? That feels pointed. What do you know, man? Okay, maybe we have a little bit of a problem. Is that okay? It's a guarantee of safety. You don't understand.
Might I inquire whether this is a Phoenix Wright esque trial standard, or if this is a trial by combat-esque situation?
Oh, no, it's quite, formal. Just, sometimes the Baron is the judge, trying people for various inconsequential crimes. But major consequences, nonetheless. And other times it's overseen by his reformers, a pair of elven magic casters. They were actually former adventurers like yourselves that their group went up against Strahd, and they're the only two left alive.
Well, that's encouraging.
Interesting.
Yes. Well, I thought you, being new in town, may want an escort around the city, to show you the possible sights or anywhere you might want to go.
You assumed correctly.
V, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd also be very interested in speaking to these elven chicks.
I would be too.
You want to
where
go?
can we find them?
I'm sorry.
Can we find them? Are they at the trial right now?
Yes, I mean, they always observe as the trial goes on, even when the burgomaster, Baron, is overseeing the trials.
Alright, well, what do you think, guys? Should we go check out this kangaroo court?
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Alright, so,
Yeah,
you guys... right this way, then. You guys go over into the courtroom. This large, two-story courtroom has a pitched roof with rafters. Several wooden benches are separated from the front of the room by a 2-foot-high wooden divider fence. A large ornate chair sits on a raised dais at the end of the room like a throne. Let me just move things a bit.
Is this the Game of Thrones?
Hey,
Well, this whole
Cornelius. Did you notice the large ornate chair down there? Almost looks like a throne.
This whole conversation, as Movian's just been leaning over to Alara with the popcorn that they've mutually been sharing and just commenting on the chemistry and the love triangle that's going on. Do you think there will be a confession scene to fireworks and someone won't hear someone say they love them?
Oh, do you think he'll be so bold right away? I think this is going to play out over weeks.
It's just so like, what do you mean? She's out of nowhere. Like, will they fall in love? Will there be unrequited love?
I propose that the most fitting thing would be to have a trial for Irina's love between Dogmeat and V. He told us to call him by V. I shall call him by the name he prefers.
Holy shit! Like, whoever said this? This is news to me.
Everyone in the courtroom begins taking seats in the benches. Uh,
I stand. I stay standing. Across my arms.
You see two elven, you see two elves in robes, come out from a door just to the left of the throne-like dais, and take their places, towards the front, in front of the throne.
So wait,
Getting my head around this.
they end up passing by us, right?
Yes, in a
Okay.
manner of speaking.
As they walk by, I go,
Stop.
across, I'm just like,
Stop.
They pay no mind to you as they step past you and just take their spot. Everyone stand for the Honorable Baron Velakovich. And everyone rises in the courtroom as the Baron comes in and he takes his seat. And he goes, "You may all sit. All will be well. We will be over with these villains shortly." In these proceedings. The guards...
I glared at him the entire time and then sit back down.
I'm still standing.
Oh, he notices you out of the crowd, and he looks over and he gives a little wink.
Wait, is that to me or Alara?
It could have been you. It could have been Alara.
Oh my god, we both have the same reaction at the same time.
And two guards bring out a man who's kind of about to break down and cry, and he's coming out, and he's just like shuffling around, and they sit him down in a seat before the Baron. He's like, "Oh, please, Baron, have mercy on me. Do not speak unless spoken to." And the whole room goes silent. Sigurd Rilski, you are charged with missing the Wolfhead's Jamboree. My mother was sick. I'm sorry, sir. What did I tell you? Right, sir. Oh my goodness. You, Sigurd, shall be punished with 5 days in the stocks. And he goes, "Oh!"
Player 9 over your face.
The guy goes, breaks down and goes, "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I won't miss another festival. It was, my mother, she died, sir. I'm so sorry. But thank you. Thank you for sparing me." And the guards pick him up and take him out the front doors from which you came. All right, next. Let us, see Miss Ivana Mironova. And the guards are bringing in this somewhat, she seems very dignified woman, and she walks into the courtroom, and the guards have a hold of her, but she stops and she's like shrugs them off, and like sticks her chin up and begins walking down to her position. Miss Ivana Mironova, you are charged with treason. How do you plead? I find you to be detestable and sick, Baron. I spit on your court. And she spits on the ground. And everyone goes, oh, the crowd like erupts and, "Oh, what did you..." And he goes, "Silence!"
Yeah.
This is the kind of disrespect and disregard for our laws that I am talking about. You, Ivrona, with your acts of treason and suspected cult activity, shall be thrown into the second tier of lawbreakers, being sensory deprivation for 3 months.
What does that mean?
Jesus.
Guards, throw her into the hole. He's a monster! Don't you all see it? But Fletcher, unhand me! Take your hands on me! He killed my husband! He killed my husband!
Lean over to everybody and say, that looks like a bad day, am I right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Tough crowd.
All right. Here we are. Go.
And look back up.
We have two
Still
more
standing.
cases left for the day. Here we are. Jonathan Ulbrich. And they bring out this scraggly old man who looks like he's still a little, like, unwit. And he's like, you have been charged with striking the town's guard in a drunken fury. How do you plead? I don't remember such a thing happening, Baron. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, Tyler, is this the crazy old homeless man that we met by the fountain?
Oh yeah, he is not.
That'd be funny.
Jonathan, you are sentenced to the first tier criminal class, and you shall be sent to the Reform Center for reprogramming for your misbehaviors. Perhaps you'll learn to keep your drink a little. Just not get so drunk, okay? Yeah. That seems unfair. I don't. What? Okay, big guys. Let's. Okay.
Nice.
And lastly, we have Edward von Zurich. For multiple counts of public indecency and saying the devil's true name, bringing his possible fury and vengeance upon us. Now you see that same old drunken geezer being brought in with the guards. Woohoo! Look at this! This is a mighty fine jamboree. This court you got here. Hello, Baron. I used to babysit you when you were in diapers. Yes.
Lean over and say, I know that guy. Remember?
Affirmative.
Yes, Edward, I do recall. Sadly, you have fallen far from the grace of wiping my bum-bum.
Fuck.
How do you plead? Well, I think I plead fancy free, happy duty, dee-dee-dee. And then he starts doing a little jig and dancing. And then everyone starts laughing in the courtroom. That will be enough. Silence in my courtroom. Edward, I am going to have to throw the book at you. Well, it better be a big book or I'm going to get up again and start dancing. God damn it, Edward.
Do it! I shan't.
Silence in the court. I will not make you. I will not have a mockery of our justice system. We have kept Strahd out of this town for 100 years. I know I just said his name. That is because I am in the courtroom. I am the judge here. I am the law and almighty.
As Movian leans over to Yukon and is like, wait, does that mean we can say Strahd now that we are in the courtroom, or is this specifically to him? Well, he is in the courtroom. It seems very convoluted and a minor loophole at the best.
That's
Tyler,
a good
player
question.
11 is over your face.
Yes, I don't know whose player that is. We have a player trying to get back into the game, but she is unavailable.
We got this hiatus. Tyler, I just want to comment on these pawns you've chosen for Dogmeat's wards. They're giving me new life, and I am all here for it.
Right. They're cute. They're super cute. Let me see.
Okay.
Dog meets wards right here.
They remind me of Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
totally.
god, that's exactly it.
Oh, they're my wards. I didn't even notice.
Yes. So you got Scott and Knives, it looks like.
I am
Edward,
just.
I will show you some sort of leniency in that I will make you only a tier 2 criminal. You shall be sent in to be reformed. No Friday, girl. And brainwashed. Not brainwashed.
Was that the word you meant?
Sorry, one sec.
That
With
seems
a lot here.
suspicious.
There we go.
That's
Here we are.
I
Everyone's
appreciate
back.
the boldness, not to interrupt.
Recon, rewind. Did not say brainwashed. He said he's... There, Alara's back. That's what we were working on.
Hey, sorry guys.
She's gone. Where'd she go? Well, yay,
Ah.
she's back.
All right. Hey.
Hey, she's
Erin is coming at us from the magical land of Idaho.
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm back in California now, but my roommate changed our internet while I was in Idaho, and it was supposed to get better, but it's been way worse since I got back.
Well, maybe it's just it just needs to get used to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, like, it's just like, it's not used to me. It was used to, them, and they have going and.
Internet's just like a relationship. Sometimes you don't have the best connection, but you got to work it out. You know what I mean? You got to fight. You got to fight for it.
That was smooth as fuck.
Life lessons from Rio.
Real quick, whoever
And then you can take a
is
big old rip of that hash pipe.
maybe on Foundry, you have to go to that page real quick and try and move your mouse up as high as you can, so it's not
Recommend a shiatsu.
over my
one more
face.
time.
Work it out.
There, nope, somebody, whoever, I don't know who player 11 is.
Oh, what happened? What do I have to?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, okay, just move it
Oh,
all the way
something.
up. Move it all the way up, or all the way down, all the way up before you get before you click out of the thing.
yeah, I think
That's
when
better, I guess.
It
Oh.
like I got kicked out of it when my
There.
internet got killed, I think. So
Should I just reload the page?
Oh no, it's I just as long as it's not over my face is fine. I guess it could be there.
is it still moving around?
Well now player 8's moving around. That's fine.
That's me.
I don't
That's
know.
me. Okay,
that's
that
you.
was
Player
All right.
11, I guess, is that Rio?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. Now, Aaron, move player 8 somewhere else.
I didn't even know that was over
There
you.
you
That's
go.
so funny.
There you go.
This is insane. Oh my
Once
God,
again,
it's
it's
flies
good
on
to
the
be
screen.
back, everybody, and it's good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, let's get back to this kangaroo court. Edward, you shall leave my sight, and I will not see you again until you have learned to reintegrate society. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at you, Mr. Big Man. Yeah, I can wipe his own bum now, I suppose. Oh, what? Oh, is there gonna be gravy in jail? I love biscuits.
Bye, Edward.
I never got the information I wanted from that guy. Seems like he knows a lot.
I lean over to Alara and say, what kind of town did we get ourselves into?
No, but I really, really, really want to leave as soon as possible.
Me too.
Vasily leans over and he goes, you wouldn't be the first people to want to leave the town. However, it is very dangerous outside the walls, so much find this oppression more suitable than possible death. And the Baron stands up and he goes, all right, that is it for today's proceedings. Please show our treasonous citizens in the stocks the proper welcome they deserve to their newfound home. And please, I look forward to having you all at the New Sun Festival. It is sure to be enlightening and fantastic. All will be well. Court dismissed. Boom. And everyone's just like murmuring and starts like moving out of the court and whatnot. And the Baron goes off into a side door, and
I left my bag.
And the two elven the two elves, I don't like it, elven mages, elves, go into the little left-hand door into this other room, and everyone's slowly funneling out.
I'm trying to communicate with the elves telepathically.
Okay. One of the elves, as they're turning into the, or about to open the door, they like kind of stand up, and they turn around and look over at you. What are you saying?
What's going on?
Ah, another elf. We were saying this without their... It has been ages since we have seen another elf. We're like talking without their lips moving. Young, very young elf. You are from another world and new to this land. It is unforgiving and terrible, as we know too well. My fiancé was murdered by Strahd. You should give up on any idea of leaving this place and just try and find yourself a new life as we have. And just be...
Why would you give up?
Fighting only brings sorrow. It only brings death. Strahd cannot be defeated. If you will not subdue yourselves, we may have to take it upon ourselves to do so. Be on your best behavior.
I get really quiet. And just...
Yo, Kaylin, what do they say?
Whoa. How'd you know?
You were just looking
like locked in eyes, like obviously having some sort of mind melt situation.
It's like you were oddly staring away, like you were staring at nothing, but you were like in your head. You were like you went away for a minute.
I'm sitting here just chewing my cud, like eating grass.
We saw that connection, right? I mean, those
there was an energy, girl. I have no idea how to tell you this, but like I was like sitting here, and no one around here could not feel that. You know what I'm saying? You were trying to be like, but you were like, you know.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good way to describe. Yeah,
good way to describe it.
You took another.
I better work on my subtlety.
Grass.
I do only think that we noticed it because we know you so well from our time together. Had anyone else simply been looking at you, they probably would have thought you were lost in thought and just daydreaming about probably pointless things.
Well, that's comforting.
He's got a point. We know you. It's true.
Hey.
You guys always stare into each other's eyes when you do this. Because that's a little bit of a giveaway as well.
It depends how far away we are. Although I think that time it was to make a point more so. But
look, guys, we're learning things every day. This is wunderbar.
We can talk more about this outside. I don't think it's safe to talk about it in here.
And do a perception check. Is there anyone watching?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Ooh, our first roll of the night.
The first roll.
Oh, hello. Let's go. A natural 20. I do like a and I like just like kind of do a deep squat and I look around the fucking room and I tap into my cow senses.
Nobody appears. I mean, the courthouse is pretty much emptied itself. It just seems to be you three, or not three. There's a lot more of you. It just appears to be. Wow, there's 6, 8.
The rest of us are dead.
9, 10. There's 10 of you. This big, you guys filled most of the courthouse, actually. The 10 of you are just like kind of grouped together, and there's some guards in the room as well. They're since you're the only people there, they are looking at you.
I'm staring at them intently.
They're just staring back.
Did you hear anything?
I wouldn't say if I did.
And then I want to try and intimidate them. And I want to say,
"Are you sure about that?"
To me? What did you say that to me? To the
yeah,
guard?
I want to. Oh my god, just so close to an 18, and then it just rolled into a 2.
Yeah, you...
Wait. Do I get advantage on this? No. Do I? Continue with your thing. I should know this.
You stare at him trying to be intimidating, and you instead,
I'm in a deep, ridiculous squat.
Yeah, you feel this like immense like power within you, and you feel it smoldering into your eyes, but then it goes back down into your stomach and out your butt. So you fart.
I just like wave it around with my tail.
Pardon me.
Tyler,
I just kind of walk out.
Tyler, speaking of rolling, can I roll a history check to see what I might have learned from my studies and whatnot about this city, and more specifically about the multiple festivals it seems to have? See if I can find out what they actually are.
You could roll a history check. Yeah, it's got to be real good for you to glean any information because you're completely new to this land.
Oh yeah, an 8's not gonna do it.
Yeah, you don't know diddly.
Mm-mm.
Squat from diddly.
No, diddly.
Diddly squat.
Vasily leans over and he goes, "Well, that was something. Where should you like to go, all?" And Deanna, the little girl, she pulls on Kaylin's cloth and grabs it and lady, I'm scared of that mean Baron man. He's very very mean to everybody. I don't know if I want to be here anymore.
I don't blame you. I don't think I want to be here either.
V leans over and he's like, I assure you, little girl, he wouldn't do anything to harm someone as lovely as you are, let alone a girl.
Don't worry, kid. We won't let him touch you.
Exactly. You're surrounded by such a great adventurers. I don't think anything would happen to you.
Felix.
I mean, we were there when she died, so... Wait, no, I'm crazy. What am I talking about?
Yes, what are you talking? What are you talking about, dog meat? Irene, it says.
Felix, my companion.
Yes.
And Yukon. Both of you have extensive knowledge and training in hunting monsters and learning about their capabilities. Has there anything you have been taught or read about learning how to handle and attacking the true monster that is authoritarian governments managed by a...
Managed by what? Where did he...
Managed by what, Osmovian?
Oh my god.
What? By what?
There you are.
Sorry, my system seemed to have glitched for the moment. As I was saying, have you ever learned how to handle a bureaucratical tyrannical leader, such as the Baron?
Say that 5 times fast.
It's a specific type of monster. I don't know if my experience applies to that type of beast.
Vasily leans in and he goes, guys, this is a conversation I think best to have outside of prying ears.
Yeah.
Shall we leave the courthouse?
Yes, please.
Probably.
Oh yeah, I'm not even. I laughed.
Right.
And with that, he he helps Irina out of the sort of bench pews areas and leads her out to the doors outside. And I suppose you all are heading outside?
Yeah.
Been outside.
Mm-hmm. Vasily.
I don't need to change anything. Yes. I'm sorry. I actually don't know that I've caught all of your names.
My identification label is Asmovian. My pronouns are they, them. And Asmovian sticks out their hand.
It's a pleasure.
And Asmovian crushes Vasily's hand in their metal grip.
Ooh, that's something. But and then he starts actually gripping you back, and you notice that that it's like a little more powerful than you would think, and it seems to almost be matching your strength. Quite the grip you got there.
And you as well. You must be used to gripping things. Anyways, as I was saying, what is this re-education or reintegration system that the Baron was speaking of to multiple offenders?
Yeah, I'd also like to know about that.
Yeah. Well, this whole facility here behind you is actually used to sort of torture the treasonous citizens into obeying certain laws and the way that the Baron sees that things should be.
Guys, this is so bad. I knew it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
How do you keep ending up in these situations, guys?
As we really have a choice, we're being chased. We're about to die, so...
Well, actually, one thing I'm thinking...
Irina... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Felix.
No, well, I was looking at this convenient document on the computer, and I remember the fortune teller lady.
Oh, yeah? What'd she say?
When the town there where all is not well, and you will find a house of corruption.
Oh,
It's
shit.
a courthouse.
Okay, we gotta burn it.
On it.
We're gonna burn it.
That seems.
I mean, I gotta say, this one seems kind of ironclad, guys. I thought crazy witches in the middle of nowhere in a tower was burnable, but then there were kids. I really don't see how this could go wrong.
Just like the tiny woman said.
V Pop chimes in and he says,
I feel like I have more to learn from the elves.
So did you communicate with them? Don't leave opinion. What'd they say?
How many of you can communicate telepathically? Because it's not safe to say this out loud.
Possibly half of me. I'm a half elf.
You ever do that? I literally didn't know you could do that until just now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do that.
Is it possible for me to say it to you, but you can't respond to me back?
Well, okay, so this was something I kind of just gave to you, but I don't know if you actually have the spell, which would be sending or message. I don't remember if you actually have it in your repertoire. You might have it as a druid, but basically message does allow you to communicate with somebody that you can see telepathically, but it uses a spell slot generally. And it's only for a short amount of time, I believe. But I thought it was an interesting choice, so I went along with it. It's the rule of cool we like to play around here.
Yeah, and I fucking sprout wings out of nowhere.
Okay, it's got some limitations.
Okay, well, come close, my children. We have to whisper this to make sure there are no listening ears.
Quick, huddle.
Well, I mean,
I just kind of get really close.
my silly he's like, we could go somewhere outside of earshot of the courthouse and the Baron's house, perhaps the Blue Water Inn or anywhere not in this vicinity, and it would be a lot easier to speak aloud.
Side huddle from the side huddle.
Yes.
Okay.
Side
Hey, and I say, like, as I'm turning over, I'm saying, you understand.
What do we really know about V? Aside from Irina, who we're supposed to be protecting, who also has magical fire powers that is not quite explained. All we know is they're friends, perhaps something more. Looks at Alara. But we do know that they have been in this city for a while now. It is possible that as newcomers, he was sent to spy on us. Do we really want to trust him, follow his advice, and share our secrets?
Holy shit, that's a great idea. I mean, yeah.
Makes a point. However, he seems to haven't had our back so far, and honestly,
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
Whoever comes at us, so
I'm with dog meat on this one.
So what the hell do we do?
Okay, so guys,
at least one friend
I got this.
At least somebody who knows what they're doing. We don't have to show all the cards, but I think until he proves otherwise, we should at least look to him as someone who can give us the lowdown of what's really going on around here.
Okay, so like, what do you want to do? Because I was about to get rid of this guy so easy. I know what you think. I know what you're thinking.
Get rid of him.
I know what you're thinking. Don't worry. I know you're like, oh,
Don't do
barbarian.
that, dog meat. Don't do that.
No. I'm not going to put him to sleep or anything like that. No, I'm simply going to create a ruse where we can lose him.
I look down at the wards who are like lower but still in the huddle. On either side.
No.
I feel like, oh my God.
This is a lesson, so pay attention.
Okay. The rest of everybody.
Either way, we've already said too much in front of everyone.
Okay, and we like slowly look over back at him from the side tunnel.
Phone table, just us. While, the other two get to know each other a little better over, a shared soda pop or an ice cream sundae, whatever.
Are you talking about a date? You're talking about a date, like a courting. You're talking about a courting.
Yes.
I'm sending our Star lovers off on a date while we can discuss what actually we want to do. That's right.
Wait. No, if you want to answer me this. Do we want to get rid of him?
No, I don't think we do.
No, not permanently. Like,
Not
do we
yet.
just want some space right now? Yeah.
I think it's our best chance to show us around and figure out what's going on in this crazy fucking town. So I think we need him for now.
Guys, I got this.
I get out from the huddle. And I turn back around.
So we've discussed it, and Asmovian brought out some pretty good points,
And I gesture over at Asmovian. And I give him like a quick stare. Like a look. And go back.
And we just think because of this situation right now, that we should part ways and meet at that tavern location you was talking about, but separately, Don't want to arouse any suspicion.
Yes, I mean, I certainly understand. You have just met me. How and you're strangers in this new land. You are cautious. Yes, that makes sense.
We just don't want to endanger you, man. We don't know who's listening in on our own conversations. Yeah. So, we want to separate, make sure that each person gets there in a good, safe amount of time. Yeah. Don't want anybody looking.
You're fine, man. You're totally fine. And I go in for like a kind of buddy, like hand gesture, grab sort of thing. Like, be friendly.
You're fine. It's just we don't know who else is out there,
Yes.
Like you said, the Baron's house is right there. Yeah.
That's true. That's why I suggested you probably should discuss possible plans outside of the not here. But I mean, yes, okay. I understand. Irina, it has been a pleasure. If you need me, I will be attending to business matters at the Blue Tavern at the Blue Water Inn, excuse me. And it's been a pleasure to meet you. Oh, it has been great to meet you. Thank you for all your help. Sir.
Yeah,
Before he walks away, I'm like, was it a pleasure to meet me, V?
Yes, you all are quite charming.
I'm just staring at him intently, and I take a nice chunk of grass, and I just start chewing my cud really.
And I say
really hard.
But before I go, I will leave you with this note. And he passes it over to Irina.
And it is 9 digits. It goes 3-3-4. 4 digits. Starts with 555.
Yes. No. And he turns and does a little bow, and heads off his way. Irina opens up the letter, and she's like, "Oh, come here, guys, come here. Look. And you huddle around the letter, and it says, if you wish to go against the Baron's tyrannical rule, Lady Watchter may be a friend."
Ooh.
She's like, isn't that who the Baron said was some sort of treasonous witch and asked us to look into?
You're right. I do remember all of that.
Well, I think I know where we're going.
I agree, guys. Let's go check out the witch.
Again, perhaps this whole Barovia is making me paranoid, but I simply worry about Bells of Notre Dame. What is that play? The one with Quasimodo.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I worry about that kind of situation where they let us know about this person only to follow us to find that person and therefore arrest them. How do we know that we are not pawns?
You are suspicious of literally everyone and everything that we've come across. We have to do something. Like, what do you suggest we do if you?
I just say,
take the long route through town.
I'm a hunt Osmovian. I think I know when I'm being tracked. All right.
Hey.
Famous last words.
Irina chirps up and she's like,
"Pale lately."
We are.
About that also, while we're at it, can we just make sure Cornelius is okay?
That's right.
I mean, he's just a little pale. He's been that way ever since I've met him.
Yeah, but he's always. I'm pretty sure, guys. Right? It's not. He wasn't always quite that pale.
Yeah, he had a tan before. Yeah.
I get really close to Cornelius and I'm like, "Hey, bro, can you open your mouth?" I look at his incisors. I look at his canines. What do I see?
They look fairly normal.
Okay. I take his hand, I take his face just a little bit, and I like kind of just like tilt his head so I can like look up, down.
He's got some cavities.
I can fashion you a brush for your teeth if you'd like.
Sure.
Good dental hygiene is important, man. Hey,
it's true.
And then I like put a hand on the shoulder. I'm like,
I'm worried about you, my friend. You're looking so pale.
I mean, he's like, well, perhaps we should do something. And I don't know. This seems like a very dangerous place. I don't know if we should necessarily keep the children around. We're such a big group here, and
Can we do a quick roll call? I remember you said there was 10 of us, and I'm like, how in the hell are the 10 of us?
Yeah, I missed last time, so I don't know.
Irina does have a point.
I have 2 wards.
Irina, you do have a point, but where are you going to put these kids? Like, I don't trust anyone in this town to take care of them.
No, guys, they don't worry. They're gonna come with me. I will manage them. They will be fine.
We could check out that orphanage.
They have to learn. No, we're not going to the orphanage. These kids will become pie again.
Let's go to the orphanage.
No, we're not going to the orphanage.
Or if wait, hang on. If something is afoot at the orphanage, perhaps we should do something about it.
But Irina,
that seems like a bad excuse to drop my kids off.
Wouldn't it be better to deal with the problem of the central government that's overarching everything first, rather than going for the more minuscule problems?
I just don't know if we should keep endangering them. Dogmeat, do you
She's got a point.
Dogmeat, do you intend to fully take these children under your wing and protect them with your very life? Are they now your children?
Look at both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we keep them around, this will end horribly.
Stop your words.
It's more fun this way.
If there is another battle, will you willingly have them nearby?
Terrence knows the drill. Get away, stay in the corner, tucked away. Watch me as I get fucking glorious. That's a technical term.
Meat.
It's a technical term.
Dogmeat wants to keep these kids. Like, I'm not gonna fight it. He wants to straight up be their daddy. I'm gonna allow him.
You guys keep saying daddy. I'm merely a guide. I am
afraid,
a teacher.
Sir.
All right.
Which one of you said that?
Terrence steps forward and he's like, I will own up to it. I once, when my father had a moment of clarity and he wasn't in a drunken stupor, he told me that you have to sometimes stand up for what you believe in, even if you're afraid. And I'm afraid. I'm happy to be your ward, sir, but I don't have any skills yet. I don't think I could be in a battle.
You don't have to be in the battle, Terrence.
No?
Do you want to
No.
go to the orphanage? We can take you there.
I mean, I don't know. I'm scared all the time.
It's a scary place.
The world is scary. And it's hard to know who's your friend and who's your foe and what's going to kill you.
And I get down on one knee and I lock eyes with him, eye to eye, and I'm like,
but you know me. And I'm gonna keep you safe, Terrence.
Do you promise?
I don't need to promise. It's a guarantee.
Oh my god.
And I stand up and I tussle his hair.
Kill
And I hand him his battle axe and he boom. He drops on the ground a little bit.
Oh!
And I
I
pat
think
him
I
on the
cut my
back.
toe off. Oh wait, no, it's still there.
Terrence, that's not funny, guy.
And then I say, dog meat.
Ready to take responsibility for these kids.
Dog meat, you cannot endanger these children. We cannot endanger children. This boy can't even pick up his damn axe.
That's a strength training. It's discipline.
Well, he can do strength training in the orphanage, and we'll come back for him, and then you can continue to guide him through.
Yeah,
was that the idea, guys?
That's what they're doing at the orphanage. Is they've got a bunch of 6-year-olds doing barbells and crunches and everything.
Don't know.
That's what it looked like the last time I went to an orphanage.
Sounds about right.
except for Minotaurs, which is plowing.
Let's check it out. I've been hearing about this orphanage since the beginning, and it's been annoying me. I want to see it.
All right, look, we can check it out. We don't have to leave the kids there, but we could see if it's even a viable option to be a home for them. If, in fact,
really nice.
we need a backup plan.
Hold on, I gotta fucking remember this girl's name. Did she even have a name?
Deanna?
Deanna?
Yes.
Are you sure it would be a dad dog me?
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. This girl has just been like, she popped out of nowhere like halfway through. I didn't even realize she was following us.
You can't imagine if she had died at some point.
I'm his sister.
Yeah.
We know who you are, Dion. We know who you are.
I don't talk much.
No, you don't.
All right, can we go to this orphanage?
Is that where you guys want to go?
Yes, let's go to the orphanage.
Okay.
We're gonna scout it like parents for a new elementary school to see if it's a good place to send our kids, and if it's not, we're gonna look for something better.
The orphanage on Golden Lane was much more classy and has much better curriculum. We want to make sure they're ready for,
All right. Okay. And with that, let us take a 5-minute break as as you ask around the town and figure out where the orphanage is. Okay? We'll be back in 5. Love you. Bye-bye. Greetings,
Bye.
adventurers.
Bye.
This is
Bye.
Bye.
Tyler, how old are these kids?
the mics will remain hot though. So there you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
How old are these kids again?
Although there is music playing, so I don't know if they'll hear you.
Teacher, leave these kids alone.
Oh my God.
Fletcher, I think they're like 11 and 12. I
yeah,
was picturing Maple and Dipper, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Formative years. Yeah, this is the perfect time to raise them.
I mean, Dipper does carry an axe at certain points in the show.
So. We're doing well. I should just like walk up and just like pop off one side of the axe, so it's not a battle axe anymore, it's just an axe.
I'm like, you can get the other half when you're ready.
Nearly 2 minutes, everybody. I hope I'm ready for this. I mean, I am ready for this. All right, we're about 40 seconds, everybody.
Such a
Whoa, welcome back. We still are missing somebody, but we'll get there eventually. He's in the background. His background is hiding. His background. Ooh, I gotta get this image off. All right. Alright, well, since he can still hear us, and he's apparently there, but we can't see him, Dogmeat's there, I will go ahead and continue.
Thanks, dear.
Yeah. Where? As you approach the small orphanage, there appears to be a small crowd outside already gathered around. And so you see many children and a woman among them. And there appears to be a carriage that is slowly passing you as you enter the vicinity of this great tall building that you were led to by somebody in town. This carriage actually is holding a child-sized coffin, and he looks over to you as he passes you by, solemnly and mysteriously. And the wagon continues to keep moving forward. And
yeah, I'm not getting a good vibe already, guys.
At least they don't make them into pies.
Yeah, I'm not really convinced right now, but I'll give it a chance.
And yeah, so this woman turns to you and goes and sees you. Oh, hello there. How are you? How do we? You seem to have caught us in this most terrible of solemn times.
Well,
are these
we were
some children you brought here for the orphanage?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We just came to check things out. What's going on here?
Okay, no, first of all, I want to make it very clear. I'm using you merely as a daycare for the meantime, okay? Yeah?
All right. Well, yes, you see, we've been plagued by a bit of bad luck, it would seem, here at the orphanage.
And this woman, wears her gray streaked brown hair up in a tight bun, and has developed fine wrinkles around her mouth from years of disapproving frowns. Yes, well, we've had some awful bad luck lately. We had a few orphans flee and run away. They say they were haunted by nightmares. I don't know quite why or from where. I mean, it is a troubling time in Barovia. Everyone's always plagued by nightmares. Perhaps they just couldn't handle it.
Do children often run away from your orphanage?
I mean, this is the first time that I have lost some children, and they have gotten away from me. But, it was quite the tragic accident. You see, Melvin fell from the second-story window and died. And then don't even get me started about Milovich. He's been dead near sick for 3 days. It's quite awful. Are you good, Deary? You seem a bit sick yourself. No?
Then I look away. Are you sick, Kaylin? As I lean away.
You know what? I gotta be honest. I turn to all of you and I say, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep going with this because it's almost comical how this is like gonna be a worse idea than just bringing the kids along.
And
oh my goodness! Look at you! This is quite now that I get a good look at all of you, you're a cow person, aren't you?
It's called Minotaur. Minotaur. Don't make fun of something that I cannot help. I moo when I need to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant no offense. And are you a dusk elf over there? Or what is there? A construct of some sort? Are you a Blinksy toy? What?
I'm a wood elf.
Then why does everyone assume that I am a toy or a construct? We are beings just as you are. Why does everyone react like we are a surprise?
Are you feeling okay over there? You're a pale fellow there. You look a little sickly yourself.
Man, this lady's calling all of us out. Do me next.
Well, look at you, scantily clad in furs.
Got him! Nailed her!
Well, I'm feeling left out.
I thought she was talking about you, Felix.
Wait. No, so you brought in 3 children here for the orphanage, I see. This one...
Yeah. Hilarious.
This one's got a bit of stubble.
So apparently this lady who owns the orphanage moonlights as a stand-up comedian who specifically does roasts.
She's a roaster.
She's a village roaster.
Hi, kid, yeah. No.
I like her.
You must be a group of adventurers, eh?
Yes, you could say so.
Oh, but I feel something fishy may be going on here. We don't have much in the means of payment, but I would be quite grateful if you would take a look around, see if there's anything amiss.
Right. Are there any children we can talk to that may...
Oh, yes, well, they're here all about. Good, children, do your things, please. This is a morbid scene. Say your goodbyes to Melvin in your own right and get about. And if any of these fine folks here ask you any questions, you answer them, okay? Well, two of the girls run over to Irina, and they're like, "Hey, oh my gosh, look, you look just like my Plinksy doll." And sure enough, she's holding this doll that's almost like the identical version of Irina in doll form. Really weird. Oh my goodness, that is just that is just the craziest thing. Who is this Blinksy that you're talking about? Oh, you don't know?
Blinksy, he's the toy maker in town. Everyone's got his morbid dolls, but I don't know why he's got tons of these right around here. They look just like you. Ooh.
Now we have to investigate a toy maker too? Oh my god.
Yeah, this seems suspicious.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, that's so sweet. Wait a second.
That's Movie and me too.
Irina's like,
side huddle real quick. Regardless of what we find at this orphanage, I do not believe we should drop the children off here, because this lady met a group of strangers and then gave us free rein to solve her problems and had told the children to let us talk to them no matter what and answer all their questions after insulting us to our faces. This does not seem a hospitable place for real life children.
Well,
That's a lot of trust too, man.
I don't know. I like her.
She's got what they say is moxie, Osmovian.
Doesn't seem like she's trying to bake them into pies, which is a huge improvement from their last accommodations.
This is true.
Yeah, but are they going to get turned into creepy dolls?
Yeah, the dolls aren't great. I don't love them.
Well, I mean, not by her.
Her roasting reminds me of my mother.
Okay, I want to bring it up again. I treat these children pretty decently. Deanne, admittedly, didn't even know she existed until like halfway through.
Relax,
That's
relax.
on me. That's on me. Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got a
but-
perfect situation here.
No,
You see, you heard herself. She needs a favor. We need a favor. We can check out the place, make sure it's all right.
a kid
and
jumps
when
from the
it's
second window.
And when it's all right,
Yeah, what if we
the
put them
kids
right
here.
away from here and killing themselves?
No matter what,
Why
either
don't
they're
we
killing
put them in the bag
themselves
of holding?
or someone pushed them out. That one lady, that none of them give me good feelings. Yeah, down in the milky area of my tummy. No, I'm not liking it. I put my hoof down.
Why don't we just put them in the bag of holding?
The bag of
They
holding
need
only stores
air.
enough air for
Yeah,
10 minutes. They'd survive for 5.
Oh.
This is like a fucking spaceship. It's like gravity. It's like, oh, we only have 5 minutes of oxygen.
All right.
How are we gonna do this? All right.
perhaps let's ask what the kids say.
Interrogate the children.
They're probably excited to just hang out with the children.
They have their own thoughts and feelings. I'm sure they cannot answer what they want.
Kids, what do you think? Do you want to stay here with this creepy lady?
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like oh gosh, I lost Terrence's voice. It doesn't seem like quite the great place for children to be at the moment. But these poor souls, they're in a better predicament than we were, being eaten or baked into pies. But they're still in danger. We must do something. Said Terrence. And
okay. I need to get down on one knee and I look him in the eyes and say, "What are you going to do about it, Terrence? What do you want to do? What do you feel in your?" And I hit my own stomach really hard. Your gut.
We have to help them.
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
And I stand up and I say, "Yes, he gets it."
This is just gonna become like Who's the Boss, but like dog meat, like raising these two kids.
Oh my god, each episode is gonna be a fucking sitcom episode.
Dog meat's happy. We haven't had to deal with these children too much. They don't get in our way. I'm not against them staying with us.
Ooh, look at that. I've got somebody on my side. Yeah.
You have to take into account the scrapes we get into. We don't know for sure we'll be able to protect these kids if we get attacked by monsters.
I will not have a child's blood on my hands.
Okay, first of all, worst case scenario, we put them in the bag of holding. They got 10 minutes. Yeah.
I don't want to go in a bag, sir.
Terrence, the grown-ups are talking.
Okay, real logistical question as Movian. If we put them in the back for 10 minutes, let them out to get a breath of air, can we then put them immediately back in for another 10 minutes?
Well, we'd be opening the bag, so the vacuum would be open and air would rush in, would it not?
Please don't put us back in the bag, sir. Please don't.
Oh,
Shut
shit,
up.
yeah.
Grown-ups are talking,
Maybe we
Terrence.
should listen to the children for this one.
Look, sometimes you don't get to choose whether or not you go in the bag. You just go in the bag.
This is reinforcing the fact that we must find a suitable place for these children. Let us hopefully clear out this orphanage of all problems and renew it and hopefully make it suitable for children.
Yes.
I think we
also keeping my wards with me.
Is there a way to like cleanse all the omens from this house? Cause I'm feeling that vibe real bad.
Yeah, let's.
Should we go meet the toy maker or something? Or
yeah.
No, we should check out the orphanage.
Let's do that.
Oh, you want to check out the orphanage
And ask the little children maybe how they lost their friends. Maybe were their friends acting weird.
All right, let's talk to some kids. Okay, let's find some kids.
I'm great with kids. Let me talk to them.
Oh dear God.
Oh, yeah, try to find a child who might have seen something.
Younglings, come hither.
I mean, there's still the two girls that were talking with Irina are nearby.
We can start with them.
So, girl,
yes,
your friends ran away or were trying to run away because they had bad dreams. Is what the house Martin?
Yeah, they couldn't take the nightmares, ma'am, when they ran away.
They describe these nightmares.
Well, it feels like this dark shadow that sits on your chest and sucks out your life.
You have the nightmares too?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Do all the kids here have them?
As far as we know, ma'am.
Did you start having them when you got here?
No, this place was actually pretty nice. I mean, for someone who doesn't have a family.
So these are new.
Yeah, it happened.
To this
Let me
place.
see. About 3 months ago.
3 months.
What else happened 3 months ago? Anything significant?
Any new children?
Yeah.
Any different change in stuff?
Oh, actually, now that you mention it, I never thought about that before. We got Felix. He came here. He watched his family get slaughtered by wolves.
As Movian turns to look at our Felix, surprised.
People can have, Felix is not that uncommon of a name.
Right.
Little girls, are you talking about this guy over here?
No.
No.
Not that short.
No.
Wait. Imagine him clean shaven. He's still not him? All right.
Well, when you put it that way. No. I mean, Felix is still here. You're in front of us. He's inside somewhere.
We're just playing.
Who is this Felix? Tell us more about.
You know what? Felix was actually with Melvin right before Melvin died.
Oh yeah, interesting.
See, Melvin took Felix's locket they got from Milovich, and Felix really wanted it back, and they were fighting, and then there was an accident.
Oh.
Is Felix another kid?
Yeah.
Where is Felix?
I'm not sure where he is right now. He doesn't seem to like to hang out with other kids too often.
Well, perhaps we should see if he likes hanging out with adults. And then I start to walk.
I guess I'm gonna go find this Felix kid and have a little chat.
You know, I'm just starting to realize as I'm walking over that we phrase things in some really weird ways.
All right. So, it would help me a little, guys, if you could move your characters when you're looking about. Although I'll have to actually reveal sections to you.
Oh, we're in the orphanage.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah. So I assume you guys are going to step into the orphanage and go look around.
Felix.
Yes.
Okay. The front hallway is wood paneled and dimly lit. The wooden floors are old and worn, and the steps of the main staircase sag with age. A pile of children's shoes lay by the western wall.
Guys, this orphanage is cursed. We just stepped into another cursed side quest. How do we keep doing this?
You don't know that, Elora.
Surprise.
Yeah. Everything could be fine.
Perhaps Felix is just cursed.
Yeah, here's the test. Can we get out?
The moment Yukon says perhaps Felix is cursed, Asmodean turns and looks at our Felix, surprised.
It's gonna be all night.
All right. So
I want to peruse.
can we go into? So we're in this main entryway right now. Can we go into?
I'm going to
two. Unlocked.
I'm sorry.
Are these doors unlocked? Can
Yes, they are. You can peruse about.
Alright.
I'll go to two as well.
As you go into this area, the orphanage's main living area features an old couch, a few mismatched stuffed chairs, chests crammed with worn toys, and two small dining tables surrounded by chairs. Three young girls crowd around a dollhouse in the south of the room. An older boy paces the room with a toddler on each hip as he tries to soothe them. Another boy and girl are playing a game of tag and chase around each other, around the furniture, and an older girl sits on the couch and reads aloud to four more gathered toddlers. The room is a den of chaos and noise. Oh my god! Oh, Tiger Rat! What's the You said once upon a time, and I don't.
Remind me to never have kids.
I tried to do perception check, but it didn't really go very well.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you didn't get. I'll go with your passive perceptions. As you survey the area and look at these kids, you notice that several of them have these unusual bruises about their bodies.
What?
Interesting. Can I talk to who's closest to me? Right.
Yeah, certainly. One of the kids playing tag is running by you.
Oh, excuse me, my boy.
Huh? Oh, hello, sir.
Hello. I'm just a mere friend of the orphanage. I've been hearing some things have been acting weird recently. Some odd things have been happening. I see you've got a bruise there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the problem is. Every time we wake up, we just seem to have all these new bruises about us.
And do you happen to have these nightmares when you have these bruises?
Huh. I never thought about that before. Yes, every time I've had a nightmare, I've woken up with a bruise.
Right.
Is Felix around here anywhere?
Oh, Felix? No, I think I saw him somewhere upstairs.
Upstairs.
Do a perception check to see if there's anything unusual in here.
And I inspect the dolls. Do they also look like Irina?
Oh, geez, yeah. There appears to be nothing too crazy. I was brought to my. I saw it there, but so somebody, whoever is player 9, I don't know who that is. Your player 9 is on my face right now.
Oh, no.
There. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, there it goes. Okay, thank you.
I lean over to Cornelius, and I whisper,
"Look, you're a hunter. As far as I can tell, this shit isn't good. I just want to say we should keep in mind there's a strong possibility we might have to kill the kid."
What? Oh, Felix. The kid Felix.
Yeah.
Look, we don't even know anything about this kid.
Whoa, holy shit!
Whoa,
Aurora.
How did she hear us?
Holy shit!
I forgot.
That
Wolf-like
wolf
instincts.
Okay.
The wolves hear everything.
Okay, well then
I
go
dated
back
a wolf once, let me tell you.
Oh god.
I get close to you again, and I'm like, okay, Alara's gonna listen, and that's fine. It's okay, Alara. No, it's just maybe the kid isn't what we think the kid is, you know.
Well,
I've seen a lot of shit. Maybe the kid isn't a kid. Food for thought, yeah.
fair. Either way,
And then
we
I
have to approach.
Someone has made all of you very paranoid.
We have
Do
to
we not
approach
have
with kindness.
reason to be paranoid? Do we not have reason?
Rightly so, to some degree.
There's
Right?
a charred, like, mill house.
We jump to conclusions and expect that every single person we meet is some kind of monstrous demon trying to kill us, even though they probably are.
That's half of the time.
Says the wolf that wants to burn everything.
You know what? I want to be honest. Ever since I went to a bathroom to take a shit, and I got attacked by a bathtub, I have some trust issues. Yeah.
It's a very vulnerable time.
It's such a vulnerable time.
It's a very vulnerable time.
My loincloth was off.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so yeah, the dolls you have noticed happen to look like Irina.
You're popular.
You're popular. All right. Well, I say we keep looking around, right? Maybe look for Felix, but approach him kindly as a friend.
No.
Yeah.
All right, let's find Felix.
Upstairs, right?
Upstairs, let's go.
Do you guys want to head upstairs? Is what I'm hearing?
Hey, I want to go into like. I need to find a kitchen. It's basically where I'm at.
Okay. You follow the smells of fresh produce into area 3 dog meat. I don't know if anyone follows you as well. And
Is there anyone in there with me?
Huh?
Is there anyone in there
I don't
with
know.
me?
Yeah, does anyone else go in there as well?
I mean, I'm not. I'm going to see Felix, but maybe someone should go up to me if they want. Maybe.
I
want to go eat. It's fine.
I go in and I look for a knife.
All right, this small, cramped kitchen is filled with everything you might need to cook a meal in bulk. There, as you look around, you notice that there is a knife block that sits on a high shelf, out of reach for most children. The slot for the biggest knife is empty.
The biggest knife?
Yes.
Okay, I grab the knife block, I look at it, and I kind of eyeball the fact that it's missing. I'm like, what the fuck? Seriously? And then I grab whatever I think is the second smallest knife.
The second smallest?
Sorry, second
I
largest.
can respect
Okay.
I don't want the biggest. I don't want the second biggest. I don't want the smallest. I'll take the second smallest.
Yeah.
That's just right.
Yeah.
It's a comfort zone.
All right, you grab it and you
Okay.
go.
Okay. I want to like kind of tuck it in my hand and behind my my arm a little bit, conceal it slightly.
Axe. Like why? You have like all these.
Yeah, no. It's fine. It's fine. We're being.
What's wrong with having an extra knife?
I mean, yeah, no, you can always have more.
No.
Weapons.
Okay, I go back, and I find Deanne.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't like this place one bit. So if things go wrong,
I offer the knife.
you use this and you get out of the situation, okay?
Are you sure it'll come to that, sir?
I'm not sure it will, but if it does, I want you to at least be able to protect yourself, yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
It's a dangerous world. You got this, yeah? Yeah. Okay, woo.
I like back away slowly. I'm like,
You should probably not do that while I'm in front of you, yeah?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little bit of an overzealous rogue person. That's fine, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Intent.
Does Diane have anything?
What do you mean?
Diana?
Yeah, Diana.
Deanna. Yeah, he just gave the knife
I
to
just gave her
Deanna.
the second largest.
Okay. I thought he gave it to.
Terrence?
Terrence
Yeah,
has his
Terrence.
axe. He's fine.
Oh yeah, Terrence has the other smaller axe. We got your back, sir.
That's right, Terrence. Terrence, would you like a small knife too, in case you lose your battle axe in the heat of battle?
Do you think so? Should I?
Hey man, you can never have enough metal on you, let me tell you.
All right, let's do it.
All right, fine. Follow me, Terrence.
Sorry,
And I just lightly bring the axe up with my fingertips to pop it back onto his shoulder.
Thanks. Sorry, I'm getting used to the weight still.
All right, and go back to number 3. I grab the second smallest knife.
You got it. The third.
How many knives are there in this block?
Traditional one, like 7, maybe 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, ref, like yeah.
There's like, I don't know.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
All right, Terrence, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is there like a towel or something? Towel.
Towel?
Something of that nature. Cloth.
Do a perception check.
I gotta take care of these kids. God damn it. A lot of pressure on me.
I mean,
you want to be a dad.
I mean, there's some tablecloths in the kitchen. There's a few hand towels. I'll just give you that. Yeah.
Okay.
At that dining room table, there's some napkins.
Okay. Yeah. I grabbed some two towels, enough to wrap around the blade so that they don't cut them, and I give them to the kids, each of them.
All right. Yes.
Wrap this around the blade so you can carry it and not cut yourself. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have sheaths for you. These are kitchen knives, but they'll do the job.
Shouldn't we just play with the other children, sir?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Bring up your battle axe. It's a talking point.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then so Deanna and Terrence, with their new weapons, go talk with the children and play and hang out.
Be sure to come back as soon as you're done.
Oh yeah. Just like dad.
So I'm just stern, and then maybe a little twitch of a smile.
Okay, so where are you headed to then? The rest of the crew, I believe, went upstairs.
Yeah, sure, I'll follow upstairs.
Hey guys, what's going on?
All right, let us head to the upstairs.
Still looking for a kid.
Gonna murder a kid because they're possessed.
Okay. Okay.
I think I can go.
Maybe possessed. Maybe murder.
Maybe completely not child. Just saying.
Murder a kid.
Or does Dogmeat want yet another ward, and we cure Felix of his possession, and Dogmeat gets another person?
I swear to God, if I get a child army, I'm not turning into Coney.
The second floor hallway has 6 different doors, most of which are left wide open. Only the single door at the north end of the hall is closed. There's also a hatch on the ceiling at the southern end of the room. The hallway's only window on the southern wall is broken and boarded up. So as you can see, over here is where you might assume that Melvin fell out the window.
Awkward.
And I investigate the crime scene.
This room right here, number 12, that's the only closed door.
Hey, I'm gonna fetch a child.
Yes, so go ahead and do an investigation check, Felix.
In the meantime, Tyler, can I fetch down a child and bring them upstairs for help?
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, hell the fuck yeah.
Sorry. Felix, you can see light fingernail scratches on the inside of the sill where Melvin resisted something before what you allege is they were probably pushed.
Don't like that.
What were you saying, Dogmeat? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. I want to fetch a child to help.
You want to fetch a child?
Dogmeat doesn't like working without children.
I'll meet the dad.
The child is necessary for this moment. Yoo-hoo, youngling.
I think from what you can tell, most of the children are downstairs.
No, like I want to literally go downstairs, fetch a child, and bring them back upstairs.
Okay.
Just a random child, any child.
Any of the ones that live there.
Okay, so some child is like running by the stairs.
Hey, you! Hey!
Oh,
hey!
What? Hello? What?
Hi, I'm a cow person.
Oh my
Isn't
gosh!
that cool?
Look at that! Oh my! Can I pet you?
Yeah, come upstairs. Actually, I'll let you pet me if you help me out with something.
Dogmeat, no!
Oh my God, guys, you're disgusting.
Wow. Oh my gosh! You're a cow.
Hey,
Wow.
hey,
And I squat down, and they're just like petting my face as I talk.
Hey. Do you know where Melvin sleeps? Where does he sleep?
Oh, you want the elder boys' dormitory?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's just that door.
You had to put a number
left.
to it.
If I had to put a number to it, it'd be number 10.
Stoked. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. You can go play now. That's all I wanted to know.
Oh, thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye. See? God.
All right.
Guys.
So you going into number 10?
Before we go in, let us all make a pact. No matter how dire the straits, we must not stoop to murdering a child.
I disagree.
I disagree with your disagreement, and I believe we should put it up to a vote. And if anyone murders this child, they are immediately kicked out of this group. All say aye.
Well, I mean, do we know it's a child?
That's my thing. Yeah, like, what if it's not child?
All right, I think
child.
You know what? You know what?
I think
Asmodean-
what Osmovian is trying to say. Let the death of a child be the absolute last thing that needs to be done. Let's avoid that as we proceed.
We're not killing
At least
a
what we
child.
perceive to be a child.
All right,
But-
if it's a monster, we'll deal with that. But if it's a child, we're not killing a child.
What if it's a child monster? Checkmate,
Well-
Laura.
Exorcism.
We'll talk about it if we come
Then
to that.
Dogmeat will have to babysit it. Because he loves children so much.
Oh my god, guys, you put it upon me to suddenly become daddy here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted some
You
more.
kind of put that upon yourself. That is your self-appointed role.
Hey, my ego is heavy and my shoulders are tired, okay?
This is fatherhood, Dogmeat. You wanted this, so you have to be ready now.
Moo.
All right. Let's go into room number 10, guys.
I open the door with gusto.
Oh, gusto!
This small
Hi.
room contains 3 beds.
Anyone
a
here?
windowsill holds a quartet of small figurines assembled from twigs.
Do they look like the Blair Witch?
Do they look like Irina?
Bullshit.
Oh, no, they do not.
Do they resemble us?
No.
I want to investigate.
Let's get some investigation checks.
I want to see what I don't see quite clearly right now.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Investigate.
Oh wow. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yo,
so
your
that's
boy
good. You
fucking-
guys are good. Yeah. You guys.
No,
are
I
good.
botched, didn't I?
Lara coming in with a 3.
Ooh, I crit. I fucking crit.
Yes, you did. Yeah. Oh
The
man.
scent, the cow power is activated.
Power
So-
is activated.
Tell me
As
what
you
I-
investigate the room, you begin to notice that there are on some of the bedposts, you have found small, what appear to be infernal scratches on the bedpost of each bed.
Did you say infernal?
Infernal.
Mm.
Does anyone read infernal?
Wait a minute.
Inferno.
No.
No.
I read
thought he-
Abyssal.
I thought he-
Okay, so
you're-
with Dogmeat's crit, he remembers that when he was a wee calf, then he stumbled into some forgotten library, bumped into some sort of shelf of books, and one book fell down and said and showed that these infernal markings in fact mean dark dreams. And then he like comes back to himself and he's like, "Oh, like he remembers this obscure memory."
Oh, I just remembered this obscure memory, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
What
What
obscure
was it?
memory, Doc?
What
Tell us
What
what
it?
happened? Yeah, tell
Well,
us.
it's very convenient, but I happen to remember what the translation for these odd symbols scratched under this post mean.
What does it mean?
Dark dreams.
Wow.
Oh, should we
You-
throw the beds out?
Yeah,
Should
I
should
think we
burn
gotta
the
go
beds?
we gotta go full home improvement here. Furnish a new orphanage. This is our most wholesome adventure yet, guys.
Okay, let's burn those beds.
We
Don't
can just
say
destroy
that.
them.
Don't say that. That's a little
All right.
triggering. I'll burn it right now. You know it.
Guys, I don't know if the beds are the problem.
Maybe we could just like scratch out the symbols.
Irina says, "Well, I mean
Okay, fine.
that might help with like some of the bad dreams, I guess, that they've been talking about. But yeah, like Felix says, maybe that's not the source of the problem. Who
Alara said
wrote?
that.
Who wrote? Oh, Alara. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was outside the room really, and I came in at the last moment.
They look so similar.
Who is it that wrote these infernal
Yeah.
runes?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, maybe that's who we should find, guys.
Take it again.
Perhaps we should round up all the kids in the orphanage, as well as most of the adults, have them write out their names, and do a handwriting analysis and compare it to the etchings on the beds.
Like where your head's at, like the plan. Keep spitballing here. This is great. We're just having a dialogue. Why don't we go up to the attic, guys?
Let's find that kid.
Well, we should probably find that kid.
What's his name again?
Felix.
Suspect number 1.
Felix.
All right.
That's right. How could I forget?
I think Felix just wants to clear his own name, and that's why he wants us to find the kid. So we know for sure that it's not just him.
Felix, you're a bad woodworker, man.
I did not show up here 3 months ago as a child.
I mean, 3 months ago and still been here. I don't know how you put up with us, man. You're quick. Yeah, be 2 places at once. No, seriously.
I've had you all.
Yeah.
Tyler, I go back out to look at that like ceiling. How is it like easy accessible?
Yes, you could. Yeah, if you reach up, you could pull open the latch and open the attic.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Do we know he's up there?
We don't, but we gotta check.
Well, did we check all the other rooms?
No, but all the other rooms, the doors are open, so it doesn't seem that suspicious. Like we could probably peek real quick at them if you want to do that while I go upstairs into the attic.
Yo, Elara, I'll go with you, girl.
Yeah, dog meat.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we're gonna fuck some shit up.
I'm gonna go off though.
We're going. Okay. The music got intense.
All right. So, yeah, a few of you are going to open and try and get into the attic.
I swear to God, if we find a dead body, man, I'm gonna just be so not. This is some bad music.
I don't like it either, guys, but this is what we all chose. So
this is my no face. This is my no face. Let's go in. Okay, we open the attic and we climb in.
The attic is rather barren of furnishings and otherwise choked with dust and cobwebs. There are a few random piles of clutter, but nothing of much significance. At the far end of the room, by the attic's only window, is a small boy sitting alone, chair silhouetted by the incoming light.
We found him.
I don't think it's as easy as that. I think there's more layers to it.
Well,
hey, Felix.
It's not.
Hey, Felix.
Hey, kid. What's up?
He slowly turns around. Yes? And you see he has the huge stolen kitchen knife in his hand. He seems to be carving some sort of wooden figurine. Oh, hello.
What are you...
You're a strange group of fellows, aren't you?
What are you making there, Felix?
It's a doll of Melvin. And then he slips with his hand and Melvin's head of the doll falls off. Oops. I'll have to start over.
Okay, out of character. What the Jesus fucking God are we doing with me? And I am on fucking the line. Okay, back in character.
So...
You seem to have had a pretty steady hand until now. You wanna stay here, or do you wanna come down and talk with a group of friends of ours?
We are investigating whether this
We
are investigating whether this orphanage would be suitable for our own wards. How has your experience in this orphanage been on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I hate the food, I hate the other children, and I hate the headmistress.
Why is that?
Oh, she's very mean.
Describe mean.
She's just doesn't allow me to do what I want to do.
What does your
What
gut
is it
tell
that you
you?
want to do?
Whatever I want.
Okay, I turn to Alara and Asmovian, who's peeked up from the hole as well, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, and my face changes too.
that was too soon.
Oh my god.
Jumping the gun. That was just a little precursor.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay now. I'm very
Asmovian,
perturbed.
Asmovian, this is something Asmovian actually has. Asmovian pulls out a box that can record like 15 seconds of sound, and it's like, I'm sorry, I accidentally set it on vibrate, and then clicks it and puts it back in their pocket.
Fuck.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we should get everybody.
Felix, are you the one that is causing these other children to have nightmares?
Okay.
Did you write those markings on the bed, Felix? You can tell us.
As she's talking, I go down the ladder and I'm like,
guys, holy shit! I'm just telling you, I got the heebie-jeebies. Bad thing's about to happen. Be ready.
And climb back up the ladder, and I'm like,
Are we all in the attic?
Nightmares.
are we all coming in the attic?
We're all in
Nightmares.
the attic.
Are we? Okay, I thought only some of us went. Never mind.
Nightmares are as common as breathing.
All right.
That is true.
Then let me ask you, are you saying you have nightmares too, Felix?
One man's nightmares is this demon's food.
Right. I feel like
Well,
I feel like his voice just changed. Was that just me?
Okay, I'm just like lightly spinning my axe, looking at all of you, just like,
so is all right, guys. What we need to know is this kid a demon, or is there a demon possessing an actual kid? Because if that's the case, that's a very different scenario.
Agreed.
Can I
The
roll
rocking
a-
chair, he's been sitting in a rocking chair this whole time, and it stops.
you kidding me?
And he starts to stand. He starts to stand up, and he like walks around and looks at you. And as he looks at you, his shadow behind him starts to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, until you notice a laughing, maniacal figure that is the shadow that slowly coalesces and comes out from the wall, becoming a three-dimensional image that soon forms into this massive, dreaded demon.
Fuck my ass. This is getting awful.
How do we get ourselves?
Kill the kid.
How do we always get ourselves in these predicaments?
Because we don't want to burn everything down. It's so simple. That's the beauty of it.
I don't have any.
So the kid didn't transform, right?
And this demon goes,
But that was creepy.
Mortal ants, I have seen the shadows of the great powers moving through the dark seas around this sphere. Your paltry magics are nothing.
And you're a dumb, blind piece of shit because I'm a cow, not an ant.
The demon appears as a mass made of black smoke that takes on a big, elongated form with arms, legs, and a head. The shadow form is only semi-corporeal and moves in the same insubstantial way as a ghost.
Pardon me. Do you perhaps know of Balseth?
You mean the great one chosen by her lady himself? Your deaths shall be justice to her. And with that, I guess we roll. Wait, what? Oh, wait! Right before you start, you hear a cackling.
Oh no!
And another cackle.
No!
And coalescing before you, out of the ethereal plane, are the two hags, Belinda and Ophelia, from before.
We're so
happy. I knew it.
And they go, oh, looks like the perfect opportunity for a revenge, sister. Yeah! We've been siphoning your life essence since you defeated our mother. But now, with the help of this demon, we'll take your lives!
That's what's been happening to Cornelius!
Hey, this was Irina's idea.
And with that, I think we'll roll initiative, but it'll happen. This battle will continue next time on Tyler's Handsome Corner Tavern, as we are already about to hit the 2-hour mark and the end of our show. So we'll go ahead and call it a little early right now. But this has been a load of fun. It has been so good to have you all here, and we will try and be back in 2 weeks for this exciting battle with Felix's demons and the two hags that escaped from the earlier bone grinder incident at the windmill.
As Mofian, when you say Felix's demons, just looks right at our Felix.
Well, that's
I do have some.
I mean, maybe that's why this kid is named Felix, because they've been siphoning our Felix's energy.
It makes sense.
Like I said, we should have killed the kid.
Am I still pale?
Yeah, he's
still so pale.
We should have killed our Felix.
Wait,
oh, yeah,
what?
Totally. Yeet.
Hey, I'm still alive.
Yeetus deletus.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, I am a part of Fancy Hobo Improv, along with Chocolate Bear, Robert Heger over here. We have lots of shows coming up going on. We have a charity event coming up for this Saturday. Is it this Saturday? I don't actually remember. We have a show every Friday, a D&D show every Friday, and then every Saturday. This Saturday actually is the BIPOC, the person of color show. And no, this Saturday, yes, BIPOC, yes, night. I got it. Eventually I got there. It's going to be a very exciting night. Person of color. You know, it's sad to say, I don't know what the bi part is. What is that?
Black.
Black interracial person of color? Is it? Oh, I'm so bad.
No, it's indigenous.
Indigenous.
Black indigenous person of color.
There we go. Thank you so much,
Fancy
Hobo
thanks,
Improv.
Tony.
I am so bad. I am the worst. Anyways.
Hey, you're not. No. We all have to learn what letters stand for. It's
yes.
It's
ABC.
constant. It's a constant journey.
Yes, we're all learning every day. As
all
long
learning,
as we can, we just have to keep continuing to want to grow and experience, and that's what will win in the end. Love will win in the end.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, Black Indigenous Person of Color show coming up this Saturday. We also have our Hazards and Hijinks show, which is our D&D inspired show. Please come and join us. It is a lot of fun. I will actually be starting with one of my new characters this week, introducing him. It's going to be a load of fun. And yes, do we have any other people that want to introduce or pimp any of their things coming up? I know, Rio, you have your show with Geghead, is it?
Yes. We have Catan Fridays. We stream Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys haven't played the game of Catan, it's a fun board game that we live stream. Also on Instagram, check out @LaughTrackComedy, @LaughTrackComedy. Instagram for a laugh, for a smile, for some love.
I personally, I love it. I can't stop laughing at the things you're creating. It inspires me. I wanna make some funny things, but I don't know if it could ever get to the point of Rio fandom. I don't know. Anyways, we love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Last chance for any pimping updates or anything. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everybody. Check out Fancy Hobo, Laugh Track, Egghead, and we love you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Love will win. Love will win.
Body deed.
Yeah.
Body deed. Body deed. Body deed.
Here we are at the orphanage.
Tyler's
really glad we didn't kill a kid.
Yeah, you go, Girl Friday. Started out with the court case. Now we gonna get defaced in an orphanage with some demon-faced magic and infernal talk. I don't even know what we gonna do. We gonna walk out the door, try and be four. We die and they get some more. We gonna live like we the kings of the kingdom. We gonna forgive those that don't know what feed them. And we gotta live like we love wins, cause we gotta be the ones that start before we begin.
Yeah.
I got nothing to say. But I'ma pray that we all live the next round, because this shit is gonna make us look like clowns, yeah. And I may have a frown, yeah. Got nothing else to say, unlike Kanye. Fucking kill me, please. This is gonna suck.
See you, dog meat.
Alright, here's the stitch. We're going up against a shadow and a witch. Started out with some paranoia, but that just means we're gonna come to destroy ya. Look.
Yeah. Oh no, he froze!
Oh, shit.
It was good! It was going so good!
It's a combat!
On a roll.
He dropped the verse and then he froze.
Yeah, no. Asmobian got to go. Oh, there he is, he's back. Oh,
Yeah.
you can't see him, but he's gonna attack the track. Asmobian, go. They want to hear you flow.
Yeah, I might glitch. Yeah, I might itch. Yeah, I might call your sister up. But don't you know that doesn't mean that I don't like you or her? Whoa. So, I just don't know what to say. Don't know
You
how
respect
to play.
women, yay.
Yay!
Hey!
Woo!
You want my feminist set?
Hey! Wait, where are the boys? Come on.
I said moo.
Y'all better be saying yay here.
I said moo. I'm a cow person.
I didn't know. I
We
just
all
technically wanted to ask the
feminists.
question.
We all feminists here.
Moo.
Yeah. Girl power.
Raise your flag.
Hey.
Love wins.
Bagels.
Hashtag love wins.
Quality.
Quality.
Look at that. Look at this.
Should be our
this,
ideology.
It's kind of bad. Extra PH. Look at that.
Oh, I love the little Cora thing when she can sing.
Yeah. What? Yeah.